Some philosophers ask how to rule, others ask how to live, but a few ask something more fundamental. Why is there anything at all? Before politics, before law, before society, there is existence. And for one man, existence was not abstract. It was something to be examined, classified, and understood. Not only in the heavens, but in the human body. This is the story of a mind that tried to understand being itself and then asked how to heal it. This is Ibn Sina. The Islamic world of the 10th and 11th centuries was a place of brilliance and vulnerability. Cities flourished, libraries expanded, hospitals appeared across the empire, but life was fragile. Disease spread easily, infant mortality was high, plagues arrived without warning. Medicine was essential, but it was also incomplete. Treatments existed, yet theory lagged behind. To heal the body, one had to understand its nature. And to understand nature, one had to understand existence. Ibn Sina was born in 980 CE near Bukhara, a child prodigy. By 10, he had memorized the Quran. By 16, he was practicing medicine. By 18, he had mastered the sciences of his age. But brilliance did not grant him peace. He lived under shifting rulers, political instability, and constant travel. At times, he served princes. At times, he hid from them. His life was restless. His mind was not. For Ibn Sina, medicine was not a craft. It was a science. And science required principles. He rejected superstition. He rejected guesswork. Illness was not divine punishment. It was imbalance. The body, he argued, is governed by laws. Understand the laws, and healing becomes possible. His great work, the Canon of Medicine, was not a list of cures, but a system, a framework. For centuries, it would define medicine from Cairo to Paris. But Ibn Sina did not stop at the body. He asked a deeper question. What does it mean for something to be? He introduced a distinction that would reshape philosophy. Essence and existence. A thing's essence is what it is. Its existence is that it is. A horse can be defined without knowing whether it exists. So existence, he argued, is not inherent. It must be granted. This led to a radical conclusion. Everything that exists is contingent, dependent, except one. Ibn Sina argued that existence cannot regress infinitely. There must be something that exists by necessity, not caused, not dependent, the necessary being. This was not theology dressed as philosophy. It was philosophy leading to God. For Ibn Sina, God was not proved by scripture here, but by logic. This idea would echo for centuries in Islamic theology and later in Europe. Even those who rejected him could not ignore him. Ibn Sina's ideas were powerful, too powerful for some. He blurred lines between philosophy and theology, between science and metaphysics, between reason and faith. Later scholars accused him of excess. Some said he went too far. Others said he saved philosophy itself. What frightened his critics was not error, but coherence, a system that explained too much. In the Islamic world, his work shaped medicine and philosophy. In Europe, his canon became the standard medical text for over 500 years. Universities taught Ibn Sina before teaching their own physicians. His influence crossed languages, religions, and centuries. Even when his metaphysics were debated, his method endured. Ibn Sina believed that understanding existence was not a luxury. It was a necessity. To heal the body, one must understand life. To understand life, one must ask why it exists at all. So his question was not only, what is medicine, or what is philosophy, but something deeper. Can reason understand being without losing wonder? It is a question medicine still asks, and one philosophy has never answered fully.